Hold on, y'all. I gotta drag this nigga in Madden, then I'm gonna be over there, bro.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
So you had to go get my team.
Yeah, I was about to play you against the Seahawks, but you wanted to go to the Bills.
Yeah, so you had to go get my team, bro. Okay.
You already know it's my team before it was the Bills.
You gonna have bro. I'm about to RIP. I know how to dot Jamal Adam up, bro. Alright, hurry up, bro. I got a Call of Duty match waiting for me, bro. Hurry up, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, with the clean slate out there. So it's easy to build the KD.
It's brilliant. Well, what did they find out?
Funny, man.
Not brother Bo out there. Not brother Bo out there getting knocked around like he like. Oh y'all, I'm finna be over there any minute. I'm finna go ahead and dog this nigga out, bro. And then I'm finna be over there, bro. I'm finna. Yes. Hotline, yes. Oh my God, bro. Get out your feelings, bro. Don't lie to my baby, bro.
You see this? It's gonna be right your neck.
Yeah, alright. What you want though, bro?
That's how you feel?
On first down, Allen flushed out right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Allen escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Carlos Dunlap, his 2nd sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. Finding room at the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's taken down inside the 30. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. That one to Swain, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal at the 1.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Here's Wilson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Wilson going to throw for it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. But here comes Diggs. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play here for Buffalo. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a give, right side. It's Carson. Carson to 1st down and more. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Rolling to his right. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And some room to work. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, he'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Rolling, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Play action. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Now Allen. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by DJ Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. From the gun, it's Allen.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
And this will go to Carson out wide. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Nigga had to go get my fucking team, bro.
Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Torn back across his body. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have the hold.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game.
How the fuck they got Beasley in it?
I've got the wild punch back and beat up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his own brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Oh my God, bro.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And his throw here is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position.
He don't even know how to use these folks.
3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense bad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in to get some points.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Being chased out left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's
should the range.
To excellent field position when that they were thinking about.
This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Freddie Swain as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said,
man, nigga, you using my team, bro.
Where the breaks are made is the area of hidden yardage.
Come on, bro. Y'all niggas got to play like me, bro.
Past the 50 and getting things set up to start the series.
You ain't fired, bro.
Shot before half for Allen. They'll let this go for the end zone.
So good.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. But that's complete to Swain.
You don't like that!
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Freddie Swain, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Steps away. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants and the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations, they thought he couldn't run it? No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes Diggs.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because there's confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup just starting to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And complete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. On the move to his left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Wilson buying time to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Allen going deep for Diggs. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big gain there for the Bills. The play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Darrell Taylor just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Going deep for Diggs. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. 30 yards. And the Bills get a bit closer.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. Steps away to his left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Out to his left. That one to Swain complete. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. He's going to fire one, corner the end zone. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play here for Buffalo. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. You have to have it. You expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Rolling to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. He's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trip. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bills cut into that lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
One play at a time. One play at a time, man.
Allen will try to throw for it. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 interceptions in this game, and you would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw forward.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
You definitely won't like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. Now, how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak it
up, man. The fucking comeback.
But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey. Call back. It's simple.
Right back in this football game.
Let's go.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Wilson. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. Oh, my, he'll take this out of the side of the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. So give 2 points to the defense. They were in hot pursuit there, and in the end, they force him out of bounds.
You just wondered how he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner, and finally he has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think
and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Yeah, I got 4 minutes left, bro. Hold on. Got 4 minutes left in the game.
The first down sack. Allen going deep for Diggs. Well, this is
alright. Almost done, bro. 4 minutes to come back.
Across midfield and inside the 45. A big gain there for the Bills.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back to the end zone. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown.
It's a fucking dot, bro. That is a fucking dot, bro.
On display. He can throw it as deep as anybody. And
I got 3 minutes, bro. I got 3 minutes, bro. 3 minutes.
Working out of the shotgun.
Combat 6.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion.
Let's go. Wait. Down by 5 points, my bad. Down by 5 points. Let's go.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game.
I really think he's Tiger Woods, bro.
Time on the clock defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football the ball here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive.
Nigga really think he's Tiger Woods, B.
They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground.
Where's the clock out, bro?
In order to put this game away.
Come on, man. We got to start this up.
You got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On first down, it's Carson. Into the secondary again. All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 35 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. He'll throw from the gun. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs, 56 yards. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. From the gun, it's Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Bills are right back in this football game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. To the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down is a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 81 yards. And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Wilson going to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. So that one will be accepted. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen eluding the, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carlos Dunlap in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Now the Bills will use the second to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
And they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side. Get that high hop. And hope that one of the guys can come.
Down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Drive the Seahawks offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Officially, no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Flushed out right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to put it away. Isaiah McKenzie now for the return. And now a little across the 25 to the 27. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked
That shit over, bro.